it's me, Angharad, from Angharads Life, and
me, Linda.
We're so happy to be here today, sharing with you all the amazing video that we filmed for Specsavers in April 2024.
It seems so long ago now, doesn't it?
It really does.
But it was such an amazing day.
It was amazing, and so kind of the company Tangerine letting us record a behind-the-scenes video for you all too.
That's it. I mean, the company Tangerine that were filming for Specsavers was so helpful, and they even helped by making sure that we could get our phone and everything that we needed there so we could record a bit behind the scenes.
It was absolutely incredible. Should we go back, Mam?
I think we should, but I think I'm going to have a bit of my bite of my vibe.
Me too.
Imagine a world where we all belong, where no one's left out, dressed in our finest, walking the walk. Ooh, imagine what we could do. Happy days be our guests.
I'll tell you now before we start, this is one of those interviews where in the final edit they won't hear me asking
this is it. This
exactly.
It's like how guide dogs. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So
it's done so natural that where
exactly. And if, say, for example, I say, one of the questions will go to you, and then I'll say, what did you most enjoy about filming and being on TV?
Mm-hmm.
If you start your answer with, being on TV was great because I most enjoyed this, then that's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm rolling, so we can.
Right. So we've got enough footage for the edit. I'll probably end up asking each question at least two times.
She's
So,
used to it.
that's music to my ears.
When we did Melody, it was each section had to be filmed
3 to 5 times.
It's not 5 times. So honestly. And
Wonderful.
that's having to make things as well, so no, it's fine.
It's horrendous. You can tell you've got presenting experience. Tell us your name, Angharad, and where most people know you.
My name is Angharad Rhodes, and you might know me from Melody from CBeebies.
Fantastic, thank you.
Also the hospital visits.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, tell us about that.
I also did hospital visits too for children who were in the children's hospital, even going to some of the oncology wards too. It really made me so happy to be able to give back in this way for children.
Lovely. So moving on to the medical side, Angharad, I'm going to ask you first. So what are your early memories of having trouble with your vision? It's hard. I'll tell you where I'm going next with this, Angharad. It was just really to get, you were obviously very young at the time, I appreciate that, but do you remember how you felt about, did you get a sense things are getting worse?
I did, yeah.
All right, tell us about that.
So for my memories when I was younger, with my sight, I could see things close up from about 2 meters away. I used to be able to read with a magnifier. I also used to be able to see things, see colours, shapes, recognise people. But then when it started deteriorating, I really was so sad, and it's so hard to be able to adapt. I still do get my days though.
Yeah, it was hard for you to, of what I remember, it was hard for you to come to terms with the fact that your vision was going, that you could no longer read even with a magnifier, that you could no longer recognise our faces, that you couldn't see colour. And it happened over about 6 months, but each day things were getting worse.
Like for you
As a mum? Yeah.
If you could tell, that's a great question. But yeah, as long as you're looking at me when you tell.
Yeah. As a mum, when we got given the news that Angharad was going to lose her sight, they were doing everything they could with different surgeries, hoping that they'd be able to keep some of her sight. It was really hard to know that one day Angharad, even still now, one day Angharad could wake up in complete darkness. Just keeping the light perception has helped her a lot. As a family, it really did affect us. It was hard. There was no one we could really talk to. Most people under the impression, you're born this way, that your sight doesn't change. And it is really difficult when you're then told that the vision that your child has had for so many years is now disappearing.
The first time I remember cornea donation coming up in conversation was actually in the consultation room, talking about what options I have. The options were stay as it is, remove the eye, or do the surgery that I did was the mechanical valve with a potential cornea transplant, with a potential cornea graft over the valve.
When we talk to the consultants, the cornea transplant obviously would mean that Anghara would be able to keep the light perception that she has, knowing that hopefully some vision as well, but being given that gift of light has meant so much for us. That's the saying that Angharads has come up with, and that is thank you to the organ donor and the organ donor's family for giving her the gift of light.
Thank you. And I know since you've become a big supporter of cornea donation, but it's obvious from what you said and why you got involved with Melody originally, that you see yourself very much as a sort of an advocate for people that perhaps are underrepresented in the media and places like that as well. But you've become a big supporter of cornea donation. Why is that? Tell us about why you felt, because there's no compulsion on you to do things like this, for example, or anything like that. So why do you feel that you really want to?
I've been a big supporter of cornea donation because for me it kept my light perception, but for lots of other people it could keep their sight.
Super, thank you. Lovely, thank you. We okay there, NHSBT?
Yeah, that's really good.
Yes, all right.
Smashing.
Say that.
Alright, page.
Chapter 2.
Yeah. So we are actually still with Angharads. So Angharads, moving on to sort of like nowadays, tell us what you're doing these days.
Nowadays, for me, I love going out for walks, enjoying exploring different places. I also love creating content for my YouTube channel, Angharads Live. For me, on my YouTube channel, Angharads Live, I like to be able to share different recipes, different places where we go out, when we go on holiday. We do love baking and cooking so much as well. My favourite part is tasting it.
We just love cooking together in the kitchen.
For me, when we go to Trouser Bay Beach, I love walking along the sand. I love hearing the sound of the waves crashing on the beach. I love the feel of how cool it can be, how cooler it gets the closer you get to the sea. I love the salty smell.
And you also love you describing everything
Yeah.
around us.
Just going back to your light perception, how could you describe it? Because it's difficult for me and anybody else to imagine what that's like where you've just got light perception. How would you describe the light perception?
I feel it's vitally important I've kept it, because now I can still tell when it's day and night, and I still know something, not know nothing.
Anghara was born with many eye conditions, from cataracts, which then led to glaucoma. We found out when Anghara was about 12 years old that there's a condition that she has which is called oculofacial cardiodental syndrome, which is extremely rare. Anghara is literally 1 in a million.
Well, it's textbook. Nobody would believe you've not got an autocue. That was superb.
So I know there are some surprises in the pipeline, but I've no idea what they are.
No idea what your 21st is going to be, but you do know of other plans we've got.
Yeah, which we're so excited to be able to take my YouTube channel along with me.
Okay, so this is really going to be sort of, I'll sort of go to you, Mum, but Angharads, as you've done with butt in freely. Yeah, license to butt in. Perfect. Linda, if you could just tell us your name and your relation to Angharads, please.
My name's Linda and I am mum to Angharads. It was really hard to be able to hear the news that there was a problem with Angharads. For Angharads, she is so remarkable. She's been through so much. I'm always so proud and overwhelmed with everything Angharads accomplishes. She is truly amazing. All the surgery she's had, everything that she's gone through, from losing her sight to having the light perception, which we are all so thankful for, to achieve everything that she has, not letting anything stop her, adapting things for her, but always so proud of everything she's accomplished.
Fantastic. How am I just finding out these things, Angharads? That sounds superb. It's your proudest moments.
Yeah. I'm always so proud of everything Angharads achieved. Being a mum of a TV star is absolutely amazing. I love going out with Angharads, and still Angharads being recognised now. I can remember the very first time we were at a hospital appointment in London and we were walking by St Pancras train station, and it was so lovely when the lady came up and said, "Excuse me, are you Melody?" and she was so gutted. Her son with her, but we stood and got a photograph and signed a postcard, and she was so happy then. And I remember then Anghara turning and crying. Anghara's one and only wish was to get recognised once from the TV programme. Yeah, so you didn't say that bit, did you?
Yeah.
And I still remember.
That's caught me in the throat as well. That's so lovely.
We were lucky enough for the organ donor to be watching this video. From the bottom of our hearts as a family, we could never thank you enough for signing up for organ donation and allowing my daughter to have the gift of light.
I can only thank you both so much for your patience. You've been so nice about it. Power. Thank you. That's lovely. Thank you.
I will walk on glass. I will run 10,000 miles and more. I will give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I will run through fire.
We really hope that you all enjoyed the video. We enjoyed so much editing it because we were going back and remembering so many wonderful things from the day of filming.
It was so lovely to be able to share it all with you. It's been so amazing, the wonderful feedback that we've had since the video went up in the Specsavers stores. It's just been fantastic to be able to share your story with what you've gone through and how what you went through helped you as well.
It's absolutely amazing, and it's been lovely to share some of my story with you all too.
Really hope you all enjoyed it. Just a little insight into just a little bit of what Anghara's been through.
If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps a lot. If you're new, please subscribe. We'd love to have you all on our journey. In the comments, we'd love to know what your favourite part of the behind the scenes was.
That'd be amazing to know.
We really hope to see you all here again next time. Bye! Take care!